The word antelope does not describe a single animal but an entire idea of survival shaped by speed, awareness, and adaptation. Antelopes represent one of the most diverse and successful groups of herbivorous mammals on the planet. Found primarily across Africa and parts of Asia, they inhabit grasslands, savannas, deserts, forests, and even mountainous regions. Their forms vary dramatically, yet they are united by a shared evolutionary strategy centered on movement, perception, and endurance. Antelopes belong to the family Bovidae, which also includes cattle, sheep, and goats. Unlike deer, antelopes do not shed their horns. Their horns are permanent structures made of keratin, growing continuously throughout life. This single trait has influenced their social dynamics, mating behavior, and defensive strategies for millions of years. Evolutionarily, antelopes emerged during a period when grasslands were expanding across continents. As forests receded and open spaces increased, speed became more valuable than strength. Antelopes evolved long legs, lightweight bodies, and highly efficient respiratory systems. These traits allowed them to outrun predators rather than confront them. Physically, antelopes display an extraordinary range of sizes and shapes. The tiny dik-dik weighs less than a house cat, while the eland can exceed 900 kilograms. Some species possess spiral horns, others straight spears, and some curve elegantly backward. Horn shape is not random. It reflects mating systems, predator pressure, and environmental conditions. Their musculature is optimized for explosive acceleration and sustained running. Many antelopes can reach speeds exceeding 80 km per hour. More importantly, they can maintain high speeds over long distances, exhausting predators that rely on short bursts of power. Vision is one of their most refined senses. Antelopes have wide-set eyes, granting them nearly panoramic vision. This allows them to detect movement across vast open landscapes. Even a slight shift in grass or shadow can trigger a herd-wide alert response. Hearing is equally critical. Large, mobile ears rotate independently, capturing directional sound with precision. This constant sensory scanning creates an early warning network within herds. Survival is collective, not individual. Social behavior varies widely among antelope species. Some live in massive herds numbering in the thousands, while others form small family groups or live solitary lives. Herding species rely on numbers to reduce individual predation risk. Solitary species rely on camouflage and stealth. Communication within antelope groups is subtle but effective. Tail flicks, ear positions, body posture, and alarm snorts convey information rapidly. In moments of danger, a single individual's reaction can cascade into coordinated flight within seconds. Dietary habits also reflect adaptability. Antelopes are primarily herbivores, but their feeding strategies differ. Grazers consume grasses, while browsers feed on leaves, shoots, and shrubs. Some species switch between grazing and browsing depending on seasonal availability. The digestive systems are highly specialized. As ruminants, antelopes possess multi-chambered stomachs that allow them to extract nutrients from low-quality plant material. This efficiency enables them to survive in environments where food is scarce or nutritionally poor. Water dependence varies. Some antelope species require daily access to water, while others can survive long periods without drinking, extracting moisture from vegetation and conserving fluids through concentrated urine and dry feces. Reproduction in antelopes follows seasonal patterns linked to rainfall and food abundance. Males often compete intensely during mating seasons, using horns in ritualized combat. These contests are rarely lethal but determine access to females. Females give birth after gestation periods ranging from 5 to 9 months, depending on species. Many antelope calves are born with camouflage coats and remain hidden for days or weeks. This hiding strategy reduces detection by predators during the most vulnerable stage of life. Predation pressure shapes every aspect of antelope behavior. Lions, cheetahs, leopards, hyenas, wild dogs, and crocodiles all prey on antelopes. Each predator presents a different threat, requiring flexible responses. Cheetahs test speed. Lions test vigilance. Wild dogs test endurance. Antelopes have evolved countermeasures for each. Zigzag running confuses fast predators. Sudden directional changes break pursuit. Group vigilance reduces surprise attacks. Beyond individual survival, antelopes play a foundational role in ecosystems. As primary consumers, they regulate plant growth and influence vegetation patterns. The grazing prevents grasslands from becoming overgrown, maintaining habitats for countless other species. Their movement distributes seeds across landscapes, aiding plant reproduction. The droppings fertilize soil and support insect populations. Predators depend on them as a primary food source. Remove antelopes, and entire ecosystems destabilize. Human interaction with antelopes spans thousands of years. They appear in ancient cave art, mythologies, and traditional stories. For early humans, antelopes were both a food source and a symbol of grace and freedom. In modern times, antelopes face unprecedented challenges. Habitat fragmentation, agricultural expansion, poaching, and climate change threaten many species. While some populations remain stable, others have declined sharply. Conservation efforts vary by region. Protected areas, wildlife corridors, and anti-poaching initiatives have shown success when properly enforced. Community-based conservation programs that involve local populations have proven especially effective. Climate change introduces new uncertainties. Altered rainfall patterns affect food availability and migration routes. Droughts increase competition for water, while extreme weather events threaten newborn survival rates. Despite these challenges, antelopes remain remarkably resilient. Their evolutionary history is a story of adaptation under pressure. Flexibility, speed, and awareness have carried them through ice ages, droughts, and predator arms races. Antelopes are not merely fast animals running across open land. They are living systems finely tuned to their environments. Every muscle fiber, behavioral cue, and social bond serves a purpose shaped by time. They remind us that survival does not always favor the strongest or most aggressive. Sometimes, it favors those who move wisely, stay alert, and know when to run. In the silent rhythm of hooves across grasslands, antelopes embody balance. They exist between predator and plant, motion and stillness, vulnerability and mastery. Their future, like many wild species, depends on human choices. Protect the land, respect the balance, and antelopes will continue to run free across the world's open spaces.